Well, here we are. Day one on beautiful Haliburton Lake. Just arrived at the landing here. Got I came by yesterday up from Toronto and dropped off a bunch of my bigger tools. The ones I couldn't fit everything in the truck at once. So yeah, I made the one trip. The bugs are pretty bad. Mosquitoes are definitely out. We have the truck's all loaded up. Some really nice new doors for the cottage, which I think will add a really nice touch. And yeah, here we go. Just going to load up onto the pontoon boat and head on over. That baby's the game changer for an island job. 4 9-amp-hour batteries with the output. So anything I have to plug in, this baby will do it. I can basically charge all my small batteries off of these guys. I can run my big saws. I can do almost everything off of this little pack. I am going to bring the generator out when I have to run my big saws because I'll use them up fairly quick. I'll use these batteries up fairly quick running the big saws, but for today, this is all I need. It works out great. Here we go, guys. We've had, so far, a fairly successful couple of days. The rain has put a bit of a damper on things. I definitely wish I was a little bit further along than I am right now, but the last couple of days we've had quite a bit of rain, so it's kind of messed with my program a little bit. Not to worry. I'm quite happy with the way the doors went on. I'm just about to start doing some trimming on the doors. As you may know, the door jambs were a little bit wonky. No big deal though. I'm going to be able to put a couple pieces in to fur them in a little bit, make the latches catch better. But I'm really happy how they went in, and I love your screens. The guy who did your screen doors did a really good job. Yeah, I think they turned out great. I'll just show you where we're at right now. I mean, I think those are really nice. As we come inside here, there's the new door. I think you're gonna like it. Compared to that old wooden door that was there, I am quite happy that we went with the full glass. I mean, look at how much it's opened up the front. This is literally the exact same door I put in our house in Toronto. We had a solid door as well, and we only had a couple small windows on either side. So once we put this full glass door in, it just allows the outside to come in so much more. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. Is I have to do a small extension here just to build this out a little bit. The actual jamb itself is fairly sturdy. Like, hats off to whoever did it. I didn't want to mess with it. I didn't want to tear it all apart, because I kind of feel like if I did tear it all apart, I would be opening up a larger can of worms, which once you start tearing things apart, then when do you stop? That's always sort of the way that it goes with these types of projects. Same thing that happened at my parents' house too. When I did the reno there, I started to open up a couple of small things, and it grew really quick. So yeah, no, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'll get that built in a little bit so that those latches work better. We've got a nice big deadbolt there. You are going to be dealing with a couple more keys, but I'm sure they'll be able to figure out a system for that. Here's this guy. There's your number, your keypad, Allison. I think that's a really good idea, especially up here. You know, you can give people the code if you want or not. That's that baby. So the larger window just lets in so much more light and allows the forest to come inside, which that's a big thing for me. And here's this one. This is a beauty too. I really like this. You can tell the guy put some time and effort into that. It just adds a touch of class for sure. And then I'll show you. They work well together. It's really nice. Let's give her a little test run. That's it.
That was it for the doors. Now it's time to move on to the interior pine. The doors went super smooth. I was really happy with how they turned out. I think the amount of light they let in is just great. That big window in the front door, man, it just really brightens up that living room and just lets a lot more light in. Also, beautiful view down to the dock. So there you go. That wraps up that section, and now we're about to move on to the interior, to the pine work.
Just having to carry this bit of material into the island, it really puts into perspective what you had to do to build this cottage, Big Jim. Boy, oh boy, doing it all by kayak and canoe too, that's just unreal. Thank goodness I've got this pontoon boat to move everything over with. But wow, it just really puts things into perspective to take on a project like that. Hats off. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I don't know if anyone ever knows. But yeah, it's quite a thing. I bet you wish you had this baby when you were building the place. So here we go, Monday morning, new week, lots on the agenda. First thing I'm going to tackle is this pine, and I just think it'd be nice. It's really going to finish this front part off, and it's fun, and it's not hard stuff, so it's a nice way to ease into the week, get my groove going. Yeah, so that I'm pretty excited about this part. It's going to be, I'm going to go horizontal. I think that's just always a nice look up in the gable. I see back there though you do have vertical. I think because that it's a different product, it's slightly different than this bead board that you have here. I think it will be okay to make it go horizontal, and I think it will actually be a nice transition as well, just to break it up instead of having these big long lines that go all the way to the ceiling. I just think it would look really nice to have it horizontal, and it's something that we've done before, or that I've done before in other places. So yeah, hopefully you like it because I don't really want to take it down, but it's just much. I think it's going to be really nice. Anyway, that's where I'm about to start. Wish me luck. Well, good morning. I've been slacking on the video a little bit lately, so just trying to get stuff done and not spend so much time on the camera. But I just thought it'd be a good time to give a little update of where we're at now. It's an absolutely beautiful day. I think yesterday was around 27 degrees, so it's getting really warm, which is nice because it's starting to knock all the bugs off. Which is great for me because once I start digging this hole, I know I'm going to be in shade back there, and less bugs the better for sure. What else? So yeah, I've been focusing on the inside, on all this pine work that's in there. Yeah, I might as well take you through and show you what's going on. So you can see there the whole gable's done there, and did kind of a fake post look. Just covered it up with some roughs on, same as the beams up here. I covered up those collar ties with some roughs on material to kind of make it look like a fake beam. Just kind of ties it together a little better. And then this here, I'm currently in the process of cladding this one as well. And then I'm going to move over and do some stuff with the chimney up here, and then kind of do trim along here that I discussed with Allison. I've done basically what I'm going to do along here, and then the goal is to continue it over to here, and then over here as well in this room, just to kind of finish the top of the beadboard off. So yeah, there you go. This got my string. I don't know if you can really see it. That's a string line right there. So that little guy I've got up there so that I can just make sure I've got this main beam here nice and straight. And then I've also leveled it up with that post. And then these two big 2x12s, they're up there locking it in place so it's gonna stay straight while I clad it. And then that should look nice, I think. So yeah, not a lot left to do as far as the pine stuff goes. The goal is to get outside and do the outhouse the next couple of days, and then the windows arrive on Friday at some time, so I'll pick those up Monday morning, bring those out, and then also do this stuff we've spoken about with the kitchen. Get a sink under here, and yeah, there you go. I would say so far it's been pretty good. So this stuff is the cut and seal stuff. So this is pressure treated material. Obviously used it for the base because it's going to be on the ground. And this stuff we just put on anywhere where the cuts are, and then that seals it back up so that it has the same as the pressure treated material, and it should last. Helps it last a long time. nice and square. Gotta make some holes for the big leg bolts to go through. That'll be it. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's looking great. Oh. Well, here we go. She's all framed up. The hole's good and deep. I haven't cut the windows in yet. I just wanted to make sure I got it closed up for the weekend because it said it was supposed to rain. So, should be good. It's got a really good solid foundation. It's all hard on all sides of the hole. It's really hard ground in there. So I actually had to use my little mini jackhammer to get down in there. So anyway, there it is. I'll put a window on this side right here. One of those screen windows that comes out of the front. There's the inside. I'm gonna reuse that old door with the really cool knocker on it. And then I'm gonna do one of those other screen windows will go right here, one of the sliders. So yeah, and I situate it this way. It'll be nice to look at the cedar shingles, but I also thought it's a nice view. You know? I mean, it's a solid door, but I guess if you sat there with the door open, you'd have a nice view. Nestled in amongst the ferns. Still a distance away from the cottage. And it's nice because this these little balsams kind of hide it from the front yard and from the cottage. And then it'll really blend in once the cedar shakes go on. So there you go. That's it for this week. Just getting packed up now and ready to head out. So I was able to get the door installed. I had to do a little bit of a custom adjustment only because the outhouse it needed to be trimmed down a little bit to fit the opening. But anyway, no, that's fine. There we go. We've got the inside. All I have to do now is I'm going to put the windows in here. I took the windows out of the front of the cottage, and I'll put those on either side. And I have to cut the hole yet for the toilet. But yeah, otherwise things are looking good. Once that's done, once I get the windows in, I can trim around them, and then I can get my shingles going. And that should, I'm assuming I'll be on shingles all day today. It'll take quite a bit. It's taken a little longer than I wanted for this outhouse, but I'm happy that I took the time with it. It's going to be here for a lot of years, and you know, it kind of makes a pleasant thing out of going to an outdoor washroom. Anyway, I'm kind of pumped on the progress, and I'm looking forward to see what happens today. I was just taking Nyla for a little walk around out here this morning, and just happened to notice this beauty right here. Big old yellow birch. And that, it's beautiful nugget of chaga. That'd be like a couple years supply right there. That's really good stuff. That's a beautiful supply right there. Use that stuff for medicine. The tea is actually really good. We've made it a few times. And also the tincture. Tincture's supposed to help with all kinds of stuff. I take it in a glass of water once a day, basically. I actually think it helped me with my asthma, to be honest. But yeah, that's a beauty nugget right there. Fell down 2 stairs and teetered. That's, I need a rest. Yeah, let me sit. Should be able to slide. Did have to cut the siding back a little bit for the nailing flange to work, but hopefully it should fit in there. It's pretty much exact measurements, so next step is getting her in there and getting her fastened and locked in place. It's heavy, let me tell you. Holy smokes. But really nice, really nice windows. So it's been a successful few days. Was able to get some help to get these windows in a couple days ago. Yesterday I finished all the trim and the finishing for them. I think they turned out pretty nice. I'm really happy with them actually. I couldn't have done it without the help. This big guy was definitely a heavy one. Oh, that's still locked. Today's project is the kitchen. And then that should just about wrap it up. So this will be where I spend my day today. It's going to look a little different by the end of the day. I've got the sink, I've got some plumbing stuff to do the framing for the kitchen. And then, yeah, over here, take a look at these babies. I mean, what a difference. It's just unreal compared to those old ones. I know they served their purpose while they were here, but this just really brightens things up. I'm really happy with them. There's that baby. And yeah, they definitely let a lot of nice breeze in. I had them open yesterday afternoon with the front door open and then the kitchen window open. It was really nice in here. Yesterday was very hot until it stormed. So yeah, there we go. Have to do a big cleanup. Allison's coming up on Saturday. I'll be here Saturday morning to get my tools out of here. And that's it. Okay, there you go. Well, here we go. I would say mission accomplished. The windows in, all this stuff cleaned up, trimmed up. We got over here the new kitchen layout. I left space under because Allison said she was going to look at some cabinets. So they should fit under there. The sink works. And there you go. It's been quite a project. I'm really happy. Really happy with how everything turned out. And it's been nice being out here on the island, that's for sure. See the outhouse over here down the little trail. Anybody in there? There we go. And there's my helper. She's ready to go home and see her mom. Hey, Nye.
So for this last portion, I didn't really take a whole lot of video, but this is where we came over to deliver the kitchen, all the kitchen pieces, get everything in there, use the truck one day to get over with the canoe. And yeah, then just put the kitchen together. So pretty happy with how everything turned out. I think it looks great. And I'm, editing after this video after you guys have already seen it, but just makes me so happy that you're happy. And it was a really fun project. I truly feel honored to been able to be a part of it and to kind of put something into reality that you know both of you had envisioned. It just really makes me happy to be a part of it. So there you go. That's basically it. That's the wrap on this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how everything turned out, and it was just a real pleasure working with the both of you. So there you go. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.